Your team and others are listening to you, but then they forget what you said. If your ideas stop with you, so does your influence, so does your leadership. You've probably got the title, you've earned the respect. People listen when you speak. But here's the question most senior leaders avoid asking themselves. Are they quoting you when you're not in the room? Because if they're not, your leadership might be getting heard, but it's not landing. And here's the real test of influence. Not how well you perform in the room, but what survives the meeting, what moves without you, what gets repeated, carried forward and turned into action. Too many leaders are playing loud and visible, but not repeatable. They're present, involved, even respected, but the thinking ends with them. And let's call it for what it is. Leadership that's working hard, but not working wide. The number of conversations I have with senior leaders that asking them the question is action driven from their meetings, from what they've said, how they've said it, and a high number come back and say no, they have to follow up, they have to keep repeatedly asking for the reports, the updates, the ideas, whatever it might look like, it's repeatedly asking. And for some, it's never delivered. So whilst they feel the respect and they're being heard in the room, it doesn't go any further. So if you're still saying the same thing across every meeting, if you're chasing alignment with more airtime, if you're being heard but not echoed, that's what you've built is performance. It's not influence. So here's the shift. Start listening for your own ideas, not in your head, but in the mouths of your team. I want you to step back and ask yourself, who's picking up on your thinking and running with it? And how do you evidence that? People may be saying it, but can you see the evidence? Where is your leadership showing up without you being present? What idea of yours is shaping decisions right now? And if you don't know the answer to these, there's a gap, and that's where the work needs to go. This quarter, plant something that lasts. So this quarter, think about something that's going to have impact. I don't want you giving your team a soundbite. Give them a standard, a line, a principle, something that cuts through the noise and holds the weight of your leadership. Think about, even when you're not there to explain it, what you're choosing to plant carries weight and action. Here's how. Set one non-negotiable that reframes how decisions get made. And create a line that anchors your strategy in plain language. Introduce a principle that becomes part of your team's operations and make it stick. This is how you shift from leading out loud to leading in echo. The real influence isn't about your presence, it's about what moves through a room long after you've left it. If your ideas aren't getting done, if you're having to show up continuously to ask where things are, to ask if things have been started, because you're not seeing any evidence of it, your leadership isn't working. It's time to sharpen your edge. I'm Margot Manning. I work with senior leaders who are brilliant on paper, but they're feeling boxed in. If you're one of those and you're ready to lead with ideas that travel, I'm opening a limited number of 45-minute laser-focused sessions. So respond to this and I will be in touch soon. Take care. Bye.